In a small corner of 16th century Peru, a young girl's beauty captured the eyes of everyone, but her heart belonged to heaven. While the world expected her to shine on earth, she chose to shine for God. This is the story of Saint Rose of Lima, the first saint of the Americas, whose thorns of sacrifice bloomed into eternal roses. In the warm valleys of Lima, Peru, in the year 1586, a baby girl was born to a humble Spanish family. Her name at birth was Isabel Flores de Oliva, but everyone would soon call her Rose, because when she was still a little child, her face would shine with such beauty that one of her family's servants once saw her surrounded by a mystical glow of roses. From that day, the name Rose stayed with her. Her family saw her as a ticket to fortune. Her suitors saw her as a prize to be won. But Isabel Flores de Oliva saw herself as a soldier for a different kingdom. This is the story of a woman who waged a private war against her own vanity, turning a garden of luxury into a fortress of faith and becoming the first flower of the Americas to be planted in the Garden of the Saints. As Rose grew up, her beauty became even more radiant. People admired her golden skin, her dark hair, and her gentle eyes. But Rose did not want admiration. She felt deep in her heart that beauty could lead to vanity, and she wished instead to give all her love to God alone. While her friends were dreaming of marriage and fine dresses, Rose dreamed of the saints, especially Saint Catherine of Siena, whom she deeply admired. Like Catherine, she wished to dedicate her entire life to Jesus. Rose's family, however, was poor. Her father, Gaspar Flores, worked hard but earned little, and her mother, Maria de Oliva, hoped that Rose's beauty might one day bring the family better fortune, perhaps through a good marriage. But Rose refused all suitors. "I have already given my heart to Christ," she would gently say. Her mother was often upset by this, and for years Rose faced misunderstanding and even scolding at home. But she never answered with anger. Instead, she prayed for patience and helped her parents with love. To avoid marriage and dedicate herself solely to God, Rose took extreme measures. She rubbed her face with pepper to cause blisters and lye to roughen her skin, hoping to make herself unattractive to suitors. She wore a heavy silver circlet on her head, studded with sharp needles on the inside, to mimic Christ's crown of thorns. To hide it from the public, she covered it with a wreath of roses. She wanted to join the convent, but her parents forbade her, so she joined the Third Order of St. Dominic's instead. Most of her time, she spent in prayer, fasting, and acts of charity. She built a small hut in her family's backyard, a quiet place where she could be alone with God. There, she prayed for long hours, often through the night, asking for strength, for forgiveness, and for the salvation of souls. She slept only 2 hours a night on a bed of glass and pottery shards. Rose also cared deeply for the poor and the sick. She converted a room in her parents' home into an infirmary to care for destitute children, the elderly, and the sick. This is often cited as the beginning of social services in Peru. People from all around Lima came to her for comfort and healing. And though she was not a nurse by profession, her kindness alone seemed to ease their pain. But her life was not easy. She faced mockery, temptation, and even spiritual darkness at times. Yet, she never gave up. Her faith burned like a flame that no hardship could extinguish. It's said that during her prayers, she often entered deep spiritual ecstasies, sometimes speaking to Christ as though he were right beside her. People around her began to see her as a living saint, but Rose never sought praise. "Without the cross," she once said, "there is no true crown." Legend says that when Dutch pirates attacked Lima, Rose gathered the women in the church to pray. When the pirates entered the sanctuary, they reportedly saw a vision of Rose guarding the tabernacle and fled the port in terror. She was said to have the gift of prophecy and experienced mystical marriages with Christ. She was even investigated by the Inquisition, but they were so impressed by her spiritual wisdom that they declared her a true visionary. Rose died at the age of 31, reportedly predicting the exact date and hour of her passing. Her funeral was so crowded that it had to be delayed for days to allow the public to pay their respects. She was canonized by Pope Clement X in 1671. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more saint stories.